Yo, what's up, guys? So, AC Milan unfortunately lose 2-1 to Atalanta. Now, guys, obviously us fans were a little bit excited about this game today, of course, because obviously Milan had came off that very impressive win, 6-1 against Sassuolo, obviously in the Coppa Italia. They came off that very impressive win in Serie, defeating Empoli 3-0. And we're all thinking to ourselves, if Milan can win this game, they would be on 25 points, a game in hand, possibly up to 28 if they were to beat Bologna in that game in hand. Milan would be right back into the title race. But unfortunately, us Milan fans came right back down to reality today. And Atalanta have won their 9th game in a row now. They're one of the hottest teams, not only in Italy, but in Europe in general, guys. They've been playing some incredible football today. But today, I have to say, they weren't that very impressive today, Atalanta. But unfortunately, Milan's defense, once again, was the reason why Milan did not win this game again today. So, obviously, we saw the game, and in the first minute of the game, Milan had an opportunity, 16 seconds in. Pulisic gets the ball, and Karnasecki makes a great save. Milan had an early opportunity there to make it 1-0, but unfortunately, we saw Karnasecki had made that save. And then after, in the 11th minute, Milan commit a foul, and once Darun takes the free kick, you see, of course, guys, Charles de Ketelare leap up over Theo Hernandez and score a beautiful header, guys. And guys, it's not a foul. I'm sorry, it's not a foul. There's no way this is a foul. And I think it's a beautiful header by Charles. He just leaped over Theo. Theo did not expect him to leap over him. This is a good goal. Atalanta take a 1-0 lead. And if you guys did not know this, Charles de Ketelare is only one of 3 players to have 15 goals and 15 plus assists in 2024. Now, guys, I mean this sincerely. Stefano Pioli, fuck you. That jackass, Stefano Pioli, cost us this player. Because he was trying to save his job instead of coaching this young player and trying to get him to become a great player. Pioli sat him on the bench, let him rot, and Milan pushed him out a door after a year. And now look at the player he is. The player I expected Charles to become at Milan. He is doing it now in Atalanta colors. You guys have no idea how much it burns me inside to watch Charles do this for Atalanta. I was one of the only few believers that Charles could get it done at Milan, and Pioli took that away from us, guys. It is his fault why this player is succeeding now under a great manager in Gasparini, and why he is helping Atalanta make a push for the Scudetto this year. So Charles scores that goal, sticking it right to us Milan fans. It's 1-0 Atalanta. 10 minutes later, the Milan respond with a beautiful goal. Theo has that ball, great ball to Leao. Leao puts a perfect pass right to Morata. He scores it. Milan tie the game up 1-1. And then that was basically it, guys, for the first half. Atalanta had some chances. Milan didn't really do much. But the biggest problem was, guys, in that first half, we see Christian Pulisic going down in the 38th minute mark, guys. He gets injured. It's a calf strain. Paulo Fonseca. Instead, what I would have done, guys, I would have brought in Tammy Abraham and dropped Morata down to the middle there. But instead, brings on Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, of course, guys, like he's been doing all year, did absolutely nothing in this game. Nothing at all. In the second half, guys, after Pulisic got hurt, Milan were just not good enough. I just felt that they did not do enough in the attack. They did not do enough to win this game, guys. And I knew, watching this game, guys, halfway through the second half, around the 70th, 75th minute mark, I go, this game here is going to be a 2-1 game. Somebody's going to score, but I just had a feeling it wasn't going to be Milan. And you could just sense it, guys. And then, obviously, Atalanta get a corner kick in the 86th minute. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, Milan's already given up 1 goal off a set piece. You're going to think to yourself, okay, they have to try to find a man, take a man every time, and do not leave a guy open. Well, Emerson Royal did not think like that. Atalanta take the kick. You see Ademola Lookman in front of Royal here, guys. Now look where Lookman is. And you see Emerson Royal, instead of doing his job as a defender, he's ball watching. The ball goes right by him. He turns his head, sees Lookman all alone, knowing he missed his assignment. And of course, Lookman scores, making it 2-1 for Atalanta, costing Milan a massive, massive game, guys. Milan lose this game 2-1, guys. And now, guys, listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm just I'm tired of this manager. I'm tired of him, dude. You know, this manager after the game, you know, starts complaining about the ref. You know, all these other things. It's the ref's fault. You know, he says we got to keep moving on. Dude, you're 6-4-4 in Serie. You just can't figure this league out. I'm sorry. I don't care if he beat Inter. I don't care. This manager continuously seems to have problems adjusting to teams, guys, and their tactics and game plan. And Paulo Fonseca, I'm sorry, he's just not good enough as a manager. He's not. They're 6-4-4 under him, guys, in Serie A. The Scudetto's already out of reach. We're 7th place. Look how many points we got. We got 22 points. It's ridiculous. And this management wanted to bring this guy in to think that he can help this team win a title? And then you got guys you signed like Emerson Royal. Waste of 15 million euros. He's a defender. He's not even defending on a corner kick. You know, this is the problem here. You have incompetent people running the club. You have an incompetent person managing the team. And then they sign incompetent players. You know, this team here, guys, was not good enough tonight. The entire team, the attacking line wasn't good enough. You know, like after Pulisic got hurt, shit hit the fan. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, guys, I'm sorry. I'm done with this guy. I'm done. He doesn't do enough. He's a one-dimensional player. If he does not play in a 3-man midfield, he's useless. It's horrendous. It honestly is. Guys who I felt played well in this game were guys like Gabi. I thought Gabi played well. I thought Gabi and Chow were solid. You know, Fofana and Reinders were okay. But at times, Milan's attack disappeared too much, guys. This is the problem with this team. And this manager continues to make excuses. He's saying, oh, the first goal was a foul. He's saying the referee doesn't ref this game fairly. Dude, the team wasn't good enough. Paulo Fonseca's got to stop blaming the manager and look himself in the mirror. Why does he continuously play Musa as a right winger / wing back? He doesn't do enough. You know, after Chukwueze scored 2 goals, I would have started Chukwueze. You know, he brings more of an attacking presence for you. He threatens the defensive line more. He's got pace. He scored 2 goals. He's confident. And what do? You sit him on the bench again and play Musa. It's not good enough, guys. This team has been too inconsistent under this manager. When is this management going to realize we are risking top 4 now? Scudetto's over. Top 4's at risk now too. Does this manager really want to risk losing all that money if they don't make top 4? We know how much they love making money, but don't like to spend it. So they cannot continue this way, guys. They cannot keep this manager until the end of the year. They are going to suffer royally for it. They honestly are. This team here, guys, shows so many good spurts in games here and there. But then at times they make too many mistakes. Morata said it after the game. This team, unfortunately, has too many lapses in concentration. And it's a fact. He is correct. All right, Morata is a winner. He knows how to win. And if he's saying these things, there's clearly a problem. This team here, guys, you know, Teo doesn't look like the same player he did under Pioli. Fonseca doesn't give him the type of freedom that Pioli did. All right, so Teo is being hindered by this manager. Like Leao's had his problems with this manager. You know, I don't like the tactics, the way this manager is, his high line, the way they defend. I don't like it. How does this management continue to defend this guy? How? They cannot say this is acceptable, losing 4 games already, guys. This isn't good enough. This team needs to continue to fucking make their mind up and decide. Are they going to stick with this guy? Or are they going to make a change? Because if they don't make a change, this team is going to suffer this year. It's December. They still have some time. But if they don't act swiftly, the season will be lost. It already is for the title. But top 4's not out of reach yet. But it will be sooner rather than later. You know, Inter, Juve, Atalanta, Napoli. Do we really see those 4 teams dropping out of top 4? The only team I can see doing that is maybe Juventus. Because they're racked with injuries. But other than Juve, guys, I don't see Napoli, Juve, or Atalanta dropping out of the top 3. Especially now that Napoli got eliminated from the Coppa Italia yesterday from Lazio. And don't forget about Lazio. They're having a great year too. So Conte's got 1 league now to focus on. There's no way in hell he's dropping out of the top 4. No way. So, guys, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words today. Another underwhelming performance by the club today. It's not good enough, guys. The manager's not good enough. The players haven't been good enough, guys. The team has not performed well enough, guys. And I'm sick and tired of this management. hiring incompetent managers, bringing in cheap players, guys, that do not impact the team right away. It's just not good enough, guys. And who would have thought, eh? Paolo Maldini had such a beautiful project being built, and this Jerry Cardinale and his team have destroyed it all in 2 years. And we are back to square one, guys. It just blows my damn mind how we were in such a beautiful position 2 years ago, guys. And these people have absolutely ruined it all, guys. I'm just finished, guys, talking about this team for today because they absolutely destroy me. They rip my heart out. And I'm just so sick of watching incompetent play by this club week in and week out, guys. But guys, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a more. Ciao, guys.